Hi everyone, Sheree here. This month over at Felicity Jane we're doing a really fun little activity. It's called the Felicity Jane 30-Day Journal Challenge. So today I'm just going to show you the title page that I've created and the first two journaling pages that I'll be putting into my traveler's notebook. Just to show you though what we're working from, we do have a list of journaling prompts here which you can find on the Felicity Jane inspiration page. You can just print that out for yourself. Now you don't have to follow these in order, these are just to give you some ideas to get you going. And you can also use the stamp sets as well for really great journaling prompts too. Like this one's got highlights. This is the Lola stamp set that came in this month's kit. We've got today's story, conversation, remember this, lesson learned, things like that. So that's a really great source of inspiration as well. And I'll be using other Felicity Jane stamps from my stash to give me inspiration on what to journal about throughout the month. I am actually starting my journaling from the 1st of September, but you can start any time if you want to join in with this fun exercise. So I thought I would show you first up what I'm using. If you do subscribe to Felicity Jane, you would have received a traveler's notebook in your kit this month. I've chosen to use the white one that says chapter number on the front. Now, I did think about decorating the cover, but over time I didn't want bits and pieces to be falling off. So I've decided to do mine inside on that first page there. So to do this one, what I've done is gone through my stash and pulled out lots of different bits and pieces. Started off with one of the older journal cards from a previous kit. Then I've grabbed this circular piece that comes on the top of the Felicity Jane washi tapes. So I've used that because it said Felicity Jane there. I've layered that onto a spotty tag. This bow came in the Lola kit this month. It's a really pretty chipboard bow. And I've also used an older alpha here. It's black with a tiny white spot. I'm not quite sure if you can see that there. But I've also used some of the puffy alphas, a puffy heart. I've typed out the words journal challenge and stitched that onto the bottom of the journal card. And I've also used some of the Lola fringe trim just tucked in underneath there. And then I used a little mini wide paper clip and dangled a little tag from that. And I used the Felicity Jane roller date stamp to stamp on that tag. So that's just floating free there. So that is my title page, and the notebooks do have just enough pages to get all 30 days in here. So I'll be just doing one page per journaling prompt to get everything into this notebook. So today I'm just going to show you the first two pages that I'm going to create, and they will use goodies from the Lola kit this month. And I'll be back in the next couple of weeks with more videos showing you other pages that I'll be including in here. So keep an eye out for those. But to start off with, I'll get into creating these first two pages and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so for this first day of my journaling, it's actually the 1st of September, and I've gone with a really simple theme of just what was on today's agenda. So I've got my list printed out there just using my computer, and I've cut it out just to a square shape, which is going roughly in the center of the page. And then I've got a strip of that pink stitches paper across the top, and I'll add some stitching to those two pieces, just giving you a little look there. And now I can do a little bit of stamping. So for the day Saturday, I'm using that stamp from the Kate stamp set, and I'm just going to stamp that above the journaling there. But first I'll do a little test stamp. That's looking good. And then for the rest of the date, I'm going to use the Felicity Jane roller date stamp. So just stamping that next to the day there. A little bit crooked, but it's totally fine. And now I can add my title, which is The Simple Life, and that is from the Zoe stamp set. That was quite a few kits ago, but one of my favorites. Alright, so that's there now. So all I need to do now is add a couple of little embellishments down the bottom. So I'm using the beautiful large floral piece, which is a die cut from the Lola kit. Then I've got some layering butterflies from the Brie kit, which was a couple of months ago. These are so pretty and I love these. I'll be sad when I run out of those butterflies. So just stapled that onto the page, and to finish this one off I've just got a little heart which I'm going to stick just on the edge of that floral. That was also from the Lola kit. So just giving you a closer look at that, and that page is now done. So for day 2 of my journaling, it was Father's Day. So I've got all my journaling printed out there onto some white paper, and I'm going to back that with that blue gingham paper from the Lola kit. So just putting some double-sided tape on the back of that journal piece. Center that onto that gingham paper, and then I'm going to add a stitched border around the edge of that white paper. Alright, so just give you a closer look at that now. Stitching is done, and I can work on this top section. So just working out where my photo will go, because I want to add the day and the date just above the journaling there. So again, I'm using the word Sunday from the Kate stamp set. So again, I'll do a little test stamp first, then just going directly onto that paper there. Alright, and again I'm using the roller date stamp. Made sure I changed the date so it was correct. And again, a little bit crooked, but hey, that's totally fine. I'm okay with that. So now I'm going to add the photo just above that. Double-sided tape on the back of the photo. And then I've got a little circular die cut that says happy. I'm pretty sure that's from the Lola die cut set. And I've also got the mini puffy alphas. I love these little square puffy alphas that I've got the words Father's Day. So I've already got them on a piece of parchment paper, or baking paper as we say here in Australia. And I'm just working out the placement for that, making sure that little happy word is tucked in properly. And now I can add those puffy stickers. So there you go, that's all done. And to finish off, I'm just adding a little yellow puffy star right at the bottom of that page. So give you a closer look at that one. And normally I would finish this here, but I've had a few people ask what I do with these once I've finished these pages. So I'm just going to show you how I stick them directly into my traveler's notebook. So all I do is flip them over and add double-sided tape to the back of those. Sorry, this is a little bit off camera at the moment, but you will see when I put it onto the other page there. So I literally just put it down the edges, some down the center. Just peel the backing pieces off, and then I just stick them directly into my notebook. That's one page done, and now I can stick that other one in too. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing how these 2 pages have come together. I will be doing the rest of the 30 days, and I'll post as many videos as I can here on my channel. So let me know if you've got any questions. I'll pop a link down below to Felicity Jane. I hope you'll join in the 30-day journal challenge, and I'll see you again really soon. Thanks for joining me today. Bye for now.